broke by Lowe's. There's still some obviously back there, but picked clean of quarterbacks and wide receivers, right? Some of them are gone as well. The Saints are on the clock. 13 consecutive choices tonight on offense. We have yet to hear a defensive player's name called. 2.5 to go on the Saints clock.
I got a text from Tom Taliese with the Raiders and said, we need juice, and Bowers brings it. That's going to be a fun one to watch there in that offense.
So what do you think the Saints do here?
Tackle. The tackle's a need. They might need 2 tackles before this draft is over.
And Trevor Penning, who they drafted previously, they hope to be the left tackle. Doesn't look like he's going to be, but Ryan Ramczyk is hurt. Penning may have to switch over to right tackle and draft their new starting left tackle here.
I still can't believe the Falcons drafted Michael Penix Jr. That has nothing to do. I am such a huge fan of that kid. I want nothing but success for him. He is incredible. But they just signed Kirk Cousins to a 9-figure deal.
I just reached out to his agent, Mike McCartney. I'm sure Ian's talked to him as well, but he was not given a heads up. Kirk Cousins was not given really a heads up on this whole thing.
So he's sitting at home and just hearing Michael Penix Jr.'s name called. But it's not like it's not like Penix is going to, and I don't know, but Penix might want to start right now.
The one thing we all have to keep in mind when you draft rookie quarterbacks, Kurt Warner held off Eli Manning about as long as you normally do with a rookie quarterback.
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes sitting almost a whole year is unusual, right? Carson Palmer sat a whole year, unusual. As a general rule, when you get a brand new quarterback, the clock starts fast, and if you don't play well as a team, it accelerates. The owner comes in and wants to know when he's going to play. It's like getting the holiday gifts. You don't wait 2 weeks to open them. You go ahead and use them. That's how this tends to work here. And don't forget, it's a rookie head coach in Raheem Morris. So if it's a succession plan, the rookie head coach gets a chance now for his new quarterback to come in and play, and maybe wait a while, but not very long. Not as long as people think.
Ian Rappaport.
Rich, we'll go back to the Saints for a second. You guys mentioned the possibility of them taking a tackle. Here's why. My understanding that Ryan Ramczyk, one of their starting tackles for the last several years, dealing with a knee injury. They thought it would be better, had a little bit of a procedure, thought he'd be good to go this season. He may not only not play this season, but may not play again in the NFL forever. So that is why these Saints have a very, very real need at tackle with Ramczyk's knee injury.
All right, thanks very much. And the pick is in. The Colts are about 90 seconds in on their clock as things are going. It looked like you have something to say?
Well, no, I was looking through all these lists of players and looking at my stack of players, and still no defense.
Can you find a defensive player, please?
Every team that comes up, though, I feel like they really need offense, and that's what this draft is supplying.
We don't know what the Saints are going to do, but it just certainly feels, Joel, like tackle is just a screaming need, and Daniel has said it throughout tonight. Sometimes we don't have need to get cute. Just make the right pick. And to me, tackle's the spot for them.
And normally when you get like all these tackles, wide receivers and quarterbacks, the position group becomes depleted. Maybe that's the case now with the quarterbacks. We've depleted all 6, for goodness sakes. There's still a lot of really good tackles out there that could fill a need right now and go play right away.
My 2nd and 3rd rated tackles are still on the board. My 10th and 11th overall players, they're picking 14. They've got options.
So the New Orleans Saints choosing 14th overall as we're moving our way towards being halfway through this first night here in Detroit.